All right, so I like to start off every conversation with a snap. So we're gonna hold two hands up and we'll snap on three. One, two, three.
Welcome to Unexpected Connections, where we bring together inventive people across different industries through events and intimate dinners. We share insights from industry leaders pushing the boundaries. Thanks for tuning in.
How's it going, guys? My name is Josh. We are out here at Intertrend for the Unexpected Connections Dinner 2023. I'm sitting with Ted Vadakan, and the theme of the night is the imperfect perfect time to start. So, when was the time for you when you started imperfectly?
Gosh, I think probably everything that you do in life, you start sort of imperfectly. You just start something, right? And I think that's like the number one thing. But like, I guess when we started Poketo, when we started that brand, that company was basically just it was a passion project. It was something that we wanted to bring our friends together. We wanted to make something new. We didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
So there was never really a perfect time, right? It was just kind of like, you know, following a curiosity, following a passion, and then
Love
just
that.
starting something. So I think really like starting anything is always an imperfect time. There's never a perfect time, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of starting and doing.
Yeah.
Is what's key, I think.
And as you're talking about that, it's like there's never a perfect time. So, what was it for you that really set that in motion for you, right?
I think for us, like, so I started with my wife, Angie Myung, and I think really it was this idea, I think a few different things, right? One is like, how do we, how do we bring our friends together and have a good time? That's
Yeah.
one thing, right?
Yes.
So like our very first project that we started with Poketo was an art show.
Nice.
And it was bringing our friends together, showing their work, bringing the community together to celebrate and experience that. And the second thing was actually making a product. So, that very first product was something that Angie and I just like, how do we make something that was sort of for the everyday, that was very artistic, very design oriented, but something accessible.
Yeah.
And when we created that first product, which was a wallet, it was like an artist wallet.
Nice.
That was the thing that when we presented it that night at the show, it sold out.
Wow.
All of our friends were there. They were having a great time. And that's what was sort of that like light bulb moment of like, wow, this is incredible. Not only do we get to have fun, we get to have our friends together, we get to make something. And that's really what kind of kickstarted Poketo when we started that in 2003.
Awesome. And in running that, what was one of your biggest lessons running a business in the creative field?
I think the thing is, we came from creative backgrounds, right? So I studied film and video, and my wife studied graphic design. So our business knowledge was very limited, So I think just with anything, it's like you learn as you go,
Yeah.
Like I think being thrown into the fire is like probably the best learning experience
Sink or
for
swim.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Sink or swim. And I think that really was it. So it's like one of those things where, everything that you do is out of curiosity. Everything that you're learning as you're doing.
Yeah.
And I think, if you sort of pursue life in that way where you can kind of just be curious and have fun and be okay with making mistakes or being okay with failure, I think that's where you really learn and that's where you really can thrive.
Awesome. Thank you. And I'll wrap it up with this one. What is the riskiest thing you've done, and what was the outcome as you reflect back?
I mean, probably the riskiest thing, or one of the riskiest things I've done is strike out on our own and start a business. And I think sometimes when I look back at what we've created in those years,
Yeah.
I think, wow, that must have been a crazy person,
Yeah.
to do the things that you've done, right?
Yeah.
To do the things that you do to build brand, to build a business, to kind
Yeah.
of create that community. I mean, we did it sort of naturally because we loved it. But sometimes you think back and you're like, wow, that was like a huge risk, right?
Yeah.
Like you're putting You're putting your livelihood into everything that you're doing. You're putting your heart and your soul into everything you're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that for us, like, because we did that, that's where the reward came in, right? Not only like as you're doing it,
Mm-hmm.
not only do you feel fulfilled doing the things that you love and
Yeah.
and being surrounded by the people that you want to be surrounded by, but also in the end too, you kind of build something that is long lasting and that can continue to live. And I think that we've done that with Poketo, which
Yeah.
I'm really proud of.
Yeah, it seems like you guys have left like a very big ripple effect, from what you've created from your company. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Cool.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
All right.
My name is Ted Vadakan, and this is Unexpected Connections.